Well, it's too late for that. We ain't got time to think about that as all the drivers are ready to go. As soon as the lights go out, it's going to be foot buried and off we go with the Austrian Grand Prix. Slight little delay there, a little bit of wheel spin. There you go, see Hazard already starting to fall down in the order. And it's no change up in the top 4, although there was an opportunity there for Julian to make a move down. There is a car of Copy running a little bit wide. No major issues. Lawler's dropped right down the order into P15 due to that terrible start. Here comes Brownie making some moves on the inside of Julian. He had to back out, unfortunately. Hazard is battling right alongside Lepistor. Is he going to be able to make it work? He's up there. He's holding on to P5. It's not over yet, and we're going into turn 3. As I look further downfield, you got Yonti and Dennis. They're having a good old scrap. There's Dennis now ahead. He's going to have to go around the outside. It's a good long run, but if he can hold this angle, I think he's done it. If he stays alongside him going into the next corner, he will have the advantage. Obviously, Yonti is on the slower tyre, but that doesn't mean anything when it comes to the driving capabilities they have. And Dennis is up in a P10. It is. Look at the front runners, though. Zerd right on the back end of it. Nickton. And Nickton's going to have to go defensive going up to turn 2. It's going to be a tough one if he can hold the line. Oh, he's took a tight one. This is Zerd's opportunity to get the undercut. He's going for it. He's got the better acceleration. He's tearing away. He's got the DRS to go with it as well. And I think this is going to be a switch in race leader. It is. Zerd is up in a P1. And Nickton is looking a little bit out of shape. And Nickton, he's right there on Zerd. He's going for an inside line. Zerd tried to squeeze him as much as possible. Zerd locks up just a touch. And Nickton forces him so wide. And there's a Nickton up in a P1. He's holding on strong for now. Zerd's going again down the inside too. It's going to be a tough one into turn 4. But he's going well enough for Hazard. They are contacting together. And Nickton holds the back end. Brownie's going for the inside. Is he going to be able to pull this off? He's in front of it, Nickton. How did Brownie pull that off? And Nickton's tyres have fallen apart. That means Hazard's up there. I think he's going in. He can't.
I don't think his tyres are falling apart. I think he's just getting nudged a little bit too much. And I thought I just saw damage. I did. Brownie has front left damage, I believe. Try and get an angle to confirm that.
Oh, he's going for a tough one into turn 1. He's got a 3-second time penalty. I'm not sure how he got that one going into the entry of turn 1, but he has. He is.
Come through as well.
He's ahead.
Stop. The Pista's joined the battle as well. Hazard's dropped off the back of it.
Oh, the Pista goes for an inside move on Zerd.
That's ambitious.
A little bit, but he held it, and that is awesome to see the Pista up there battling with the big boys.
This is working out wonderful for one person in particular. And it is none of these 5.
Oh.
It's the guy in 11th place, Julian. They are battling and losing time, hand over fist, and he is just reeling them in. He's now 16.5 seconds. He was 20 seconds only 2 laps ago.
I'm just looking at Beaker. He's going around, battling alongside Fragioko. Beaker gets sent off to the side. That was a weird moment there between him, and I'm not sure exactly what happened. It looked like he clipped the side of the wall and then spanned the back end and managed to bring it back on track somehow. He does get a 3-second time penalty. I'm not exactly sure what for, but it does reset the battle. Beaker's going down the inside. Copy has retired from the race in Sector 2. Where is that? It's got to be on the exit. I don't see his car anywhere.
Next at turn 2.
Yeah, he must have just lost it.
He's there on the left.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
That's a retirement from session, I believe. Not a crash.
And he was just shut down by Lepistor. He will not take that position. But Brownie, again, closing in on him. Is he going to go for an inside lane? He's looking for it. It's going to be contact between the two. Oh, Hazard. He's got ran wide as a result of that little touch. He caught the car. Brownie was a bit aggressive, pushed him. And I think Hazard should really get the position back. You know, that was a bit of an unfair overtake.
Julian has come into the pits.
Yeah. Why would he do that? He could have gone to the end.
Maybe he's not happy. Maybe he wants to get some... Just working my numbers out. I don't think
he might be able
to do ultras.
Let's go on supers.
Yeah, it's a risk for ultras, but supers is safe. Well, we'll find out if that's a good idea or not.
For a second, my heart stopped. I thought Julian had lost the car and then chucked it into the wall. I'm glad to see that he's got it in the pits. And now I'm intrigued.
Sorry. Brownie has made that move on the pista, and through he goes. Up to P3.
Beautiful move.
Well back now.
Julian.
Push down the inside.
Oh, that was close between the two. Wheels do touch, but Julian is going to come out better off. It's mainly due to the tyres being faster. He has got DRS as well. He is in mode 4, and yeah, that is a done deal. P6 is up there now for Julian.
How many do you reckon he's going to take in the next lap? All 3 of them?
I think it's going to be 1 per DRS zone.
1 per DRS zone, okay. I'm going for he's going to take all 3 by the end of turn 2. No. I'll have to stick with you, but all 3 before turn 3, whether or not they'll be...
Oh, he's done 1. That's the first one. He's too far back for the second now because he just took a huge monstrous dive in front of Hazard there. Hazard did surrender the position to a certain extent. He did make it tough for Julian.
Brownie's got past the pista. Julian very late those brakes. Hazard is still there though. No, I guess we're going to be wrong, aren't we?
Yep, it was only 1 after all that.
Yeah, he's still there though. As Brownie has got past the pista, so hopefully Brownie can start pulling away.
So, I mean, Julian would have to absolutely gun it for the remaining laps as he goes straight past on Lepisto there. That actually made it look like he wasn't even moving. That's how quick that was. But now he's set his sights on Brownie.
Had a little look there.
Yeah, he's got him here though. There's no way he hasn't got him here. He's so close to the back of him. He's like a slingshot, just flew on past him. He's going to have to pull himself back into the racing line to make sure he's there in time for the corner. He has done that. That is fine. Is the car still on track for bonus? I think it's been pulled off to the side. Yeah, it has. That's fine. We're all good. So Julian is up in a P3. He sits on the podium, but he does have he has more penalties, than Brownie.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at NHL to see how he's doing out front. He is on yellow fuel warning, which is not the way to be. And I know he's only got a few laps to go, but he should. Well, I know he should be not trying to get yellow fuel, but...
Dennis Jurislav, Dennis is past. Sorry to cut you off there, but Dennis has had to go around the outside in turn 2. He's made it work. That was a really good move there by Dennis. Something we haven't seen. It seems a little uncharacteristic from him.
Well, uncharacteristic of this season and most of last season. Very characteristic of the beginning of last season, where he was absolutely flying, and then fell off with his inconsistency.
Oh, spicy.
Coming through as well.
Yeah, and that, like we were saying, well, it's still toe to toe. He's managed to make it pass happen now. And like I was saying, that's down to Jurislav now. He's going to be a bit frustrated as he's outside of the points. 1 point is better than 0 points. And with him being now just outside of it, I don't suspect he will know how many penalties Dennis does actually have. Because realistically, Jurislav will still finish in points. Dennis almost lost it there. That was close. Nickton would need to pull off a monstrous drive now, but he is coming around the final corner. He's done a very good job so far. Will it be enough? I don't think it is. And Nickton will cross the line in first. Zerd, here he comes now. Will he take the win? He does. He takes P1. Zerd takes the Austrian Grand Prix. Julian crosses the line now in third. Lepisto comes across the line. He takes fourth. Brownie shuts up. Hazard takes the podium. Hazard takes P3. He's done it. That is captain consistency. He's done exactly what we needed him to do. That is very rewarding for him. Brownie in P5. Yonti comes across the line, takes P6. The Pistol 7. Beaker 8th. Dennis, who's quite the far way back with lots of penalties. He crosses the line in 9th, but drops down into 11th. Hazard taking that third podium spot. Beautifully done. And Zerd, he was the man of the day.
Yeah, he was the right man in the right place. Taking that win. And not what I predicted in the slightest. So, who's your driver of the day?
I think it's got to be Zerd. No, actually, yeah, I'll give it to Hazard. I think Hazard deserves it more. Zerd did drive better and did get the race win in the end. It did come down to penalties, and the same thing for Hazard. But Hazard did keep the consistency level together enough, and that's why he takes from P6 at the start of the race, jumps up to P3.
Yeah, I mean, Yonti did a good jump as well. He finished 8th and jumped up to 6th, I believe, as my maths is just going through my head about that. Anyway, he started 12th, so that's a good jump from him. Yeah, I think it's got to go to either Hazard or Zerd, either or. They both did what they had to do. Unfortunately, Fred Turn just picked up one too many penalties. Similar for Julian, picked up one too many penalties. And took an interesting strategy. Obviously, it didn't work for him, but yeah, decent race all round.
Brilliant. So that is it here from the European Racing Series. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to see more action, tune in next week at the same time for more European Racing Series action. From us, have a good night.